welcome back to another week of Give Peas a Chance. Today we're going to be making potato latkes. So potato latkes are a really traditional food that's served during the Jewish winter holiday of Hanukkah. And the recipe that I'm using is from this cookbook, Around the World. There's lots of great recipes in here, but if you guys want to learn how to make these potato latkes, this is where you're going to get the recipe. And then, if you guys want to learn any more about latkes or Hanukkah, we've got these really great books that you can come to the library and check out. So this one is The Festival of Lights, and it's all about the story of Hanukkah. We've got this one, which is a Hanukkah story, and it's all about latkes and why they're so traditional. And then we've got other books that are really informative, these really great non-fiction books that'll tell you all about the history of Hanukkah, and it'll give you all kinds of really good information if you want to learn more about it. So you guys can check out these books and so many others if you come to the library. So the very first thing we're going to do to make our latkes is we are going to grate some potatoes. Now I did this before we started, but I'm going to show you guys how I did it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your potato, and you can use a regular russet potato, or you can use sweet potatoes, or you can use a combination of the two. And I chose to use a combination of the two because I like both potatoes, but you can do whatever you want. And you're going to get a box grater, which looks just like this. And you'll see it's got all these different sides to it with the different size holes. And you're going to use the one that has the really big holes. And you're going to take the potato and you're going to grate it on this side of the grater. And so it'll look like this when you're all done. So you're going to have these really thin, long shreds of potato. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to put it in a really big bowl because you're going to mix everything together. And then you're going to take your shredded potatoes, you're going to take some eggs, which you have beaten really lightly. And you can use a whisk or a fork to beat your eggs. But what you're going to do, you're just going to pop them in there and you're going to go ahead and mix them up. So you're going to go ahead and pour your eggs in. And then you're going to have a combination of flour. We've got some fresh parsley, garlic, salt, and pepper in here. And you're going to mix that all together and you're going to put it in this really big bowl. And then you're going to take a spatula, just like a rubber spatula, just like this, and you're just going to mix everything together. This is a really quick and easy recipe. And then once everything is all mixed together, we are going to go ahead and get our hot plate all set up because these get cooked over heat. And what you're going to do, you're going to take a pan just like this. If you have a bigger one, you can definitely use a bigger one, or if you have a smaller one, that's okay too. But you're going to go ahead and you're going to set it over medium heat, and you're going to take a little bit of butter, and you're going to go ahead and drop the butter right on the pan. And you'll see it sizzles and it gets really hot really quickly. And we want to make sure that whenever we're using heat, that we're being really careful when we have an adult's help. Because the last thing you want to do is burn yourself or get hurt when you're using the heat. And once the butter is all melted, what you're going to do, you're going to swirl it around too. You want to make sure that it's all the way coated along all the sides. You're going to take a scoop. So this is a 1/4 measuring cup. And you're going to scoop some of the potato mixture right out. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to use your hands and you're going to make it into a little round. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to put it right in the pan. And you can do this as many times as you can fit latkes in the pan without them going on top of each other. So you want to make sure that they have like their own space. And then you're going to let them sit just like this for 3 minutes. And you're not going to touch them. But what you want to look for is you want them to be lightly browned on the bottom, and that's when you're going to flip them. So you can kind of keep an eye on it. You can go ahead and check your timer for 3 minutes. Okay, and then once your 3 minutes is up, you are going to go ahead. You're going to use a really wide spatula, just like the one I have here, and you're going to flip them. So you see how there's a really light brown color on the bottom of this? That's what you're going to want to look for. You're going to want to look for a really light brown. sometimes things get kind of hard to flip, but that's okay. So even if it kind of splatters out or if it doesn't flip right, that's all right, just try again. And then you turn it on the other side and you let it sit for another 3 minutes. You're going to go ahead and you're going to take your spatula and you are going to set the Latkes aside. So you can use a plate or a bowl, or you can even put them on like a cooking sheet if you want to keep them warm in the oven. But I am just going to put them right here in this bowl for now. And so then what you're going to do is you're just simply going to repeat the process. This is what you're going to look like. You're going to want to make sure that you serve them warm, because they taste a little bit better warm than they do cold. And you're going to serve them with applesauce and sour cream. And if you guys don't like either of those things, you can always substitute like sour cream for yogurt or something like that. But this is the very traditional way to serve them. So you have your Latkes all finished nice and golden brown, and your applesauce and your sour cream. So if you want to make this recipe, remember it's in the Around the World cookbook. And if you want to learn anything else about Hanukkah, there are some really great books here at the library that'll teach you all about it. And we will see you guys next time.